What up, ladies and gentlemen? This is C. West,
and this is L. Gott coming at you live with another episode of Tiger Talk.
As you all know, Daniel Hand is fortunate enough to have many talented people working here. However, one individual has flown under the radar for too long.
What are you talking about, Westfall?
Let's take it over to Paul to find out more.
When walking past the men in blue, we tend to take them for granted. When leaving a mess on the bridge or not picking up your trash in the lunchroom, who do you think is cleaning it up? Stereotypical custodians may be discouraged when cleaning up after kids, but one man always has a smile on his face that brightens everyone's day. One custodian that stands out is Anthony Coppola. He's a friendly, passionate, and talented guy who is an important part of the school community. What do you enjoy most about interacting with the students and staff here at Daniel Hand?
Everybody's great. They're always complimenting us, and they really appreciate the job we do and the hard work we do.
Can you tell us a little bit about your singing hobby?
I've trained professionally for 6 years and been singing since I was a little kid. And I was in various bands in the 80s and 90s and still keep my voice in shape. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes.
Anthony and his 4 kids can be seen around Madison or any of the local hockey rinks. In his free time, he enjoys bodybuilding and bow hunting. His favorite band, the Beatles, inspires his passion for music, which might be why you hear him singing in the hallways. We asked students what they thought of Anthony.
So, do you know Anthony?
Yeah, he's really nice.
Yeah, he seems pretty cool.
He's really cool.
That was definitely very impressive.
Absolutely.
So that reminds me, C. West, you like to dabble in the art of music?
Indeed I do. In fact, I played recorder in 4th grade.
Well, there have been rumblings of a new school song. Perhaps you could learn to play it.
Perhaps. Now let's take it over to Luke and Colin to learn more about our new anthem.
Recently, an alma mater has been composed for Daniel Hand's marching band by 2012 Hand grad Mark Sorensen. Most colleges have their own alma mater song, which is a tribute to the school and the students. At Hand, the band has been practicing this newly acquired piece of music in order to be ready for the upcoming football games. The alma mater will be played at the end of the game as a tribute to Danny Hand, win or loss.
It was a good tribute to our high school, and that it was a lot of fun to sing along to with a couple of my friends.
Band director Mr. Gage is excited about the whole process.
It was sort of my idea. I talked to Coach Filippone last year, asked if we had an alma mater. He said no. And so I commissioned a former student to write one for us. We debuted it at the football game on Friday night, and it went well. We hope to get more of the crowd singing and eventually the football team singing. But it's just nice to have a school song that's something other than the fight song. Hopefully we can end every home football game with it. It was just a little unclear as to what we were supposed to do. Like if the team won, we played the fight song. If the team didn't win, we sometimes played the fight song. So now this kind of evens it out, and we play it at the end of every game like a lot of college bands do.
From the Visitor Field Strong Field Snack Shack, I'm Ben Kaplan.
Oh yeah, I definitely heard that at the last football game. Yo, are you trying to segue into the next segment?
That I am. How about we turn to Aiden to learn more about phone addiction?
Cell phones have become secondary brains. You can store personal data, maintain your relationships with people, remember important dates, times, etc. But you can also distract yourself. Has filling every waking moment of free time with a cell phone created a rift between people and themselves?
It's just that having the internet at your fingertips all the time can obviously be very convenient, but also an intrusion. Sometimes I need to reflect on my classes and who's doing what in each class and how I can adjust my instruction for them or what they need. Well, if I'm not having that quiet time to process, then I don't make the necessary changes.
No time to be alone with ourselves can impede original thoughts. With so much buzz, voluntary boredom is the only option that encourages deep or even minor introspection. Meditative scenarios can offer new lights on your emotions through reflection, forethought, and mindfulness.
I think there has to be some time where every individual just processes what's happening in life. Like, life is really complicated. I think life is really fast-paced now, and there's so much that we're juggling that there needs to be some time to pause. Oh, I think self-reflection is really important to learn about ourselves. Like, for example, you go through something difficult in your life, and you tell your friends about it, you tell your parents about it, you tell maybe your teachers about it, and everyone chimes in. Everyone has an opinion as to what they believe the answer is and what they believe the best thing to do is. But really, what's important is that you make your own decision. You think for yourself, and having time to reflect, think about what's happening in your life on your own, and really process like whose advice is valid, whose advice is invalid, what should you do. I think that's necessary. Otherwise, you're going to just be completely guided by the noise that's constantly around you. I'm stealing this phrase from Mr. Sidlecki, but have a thought. You know, when you're looking at a screen, you know, you're not doing any thinking yourself. Like, have a thought.
We are routinely using cell phones to run from our inner voice. Mentally delving into the preoccupation, conflict, or situation on your mind can seriously help you learn not only how to deal with the thought, but also about yourself and your interests.
I think we have to be wary of the pitfalls of too much technology and the loss of humanity, you know. I think feeling, touching, talking, embracing things on a human level is priceless. And you know, I think although people are embracing the idea that maybe we can teach technology to do that same thing, that if we lose the sense of ourselves, that we're going to be in real trouble.
Will people realize the value in the inner workings of their own minds? Well, there's a simple answer. It's no. Nothing we say or show you will stop the grave dependency on your phones, and you'll continue to lie to yourself. In the halls of Daniel Hand, I'm Aiden Hughes reporting.
Wow. That's the last time I ever used my phone.
Same here.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, Daniel Hand. Thanks, Liam.
Cheers, Westfall. And to you, Daniel Hand, don't have a great day. Have an American day.